I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention, maybe. And by that, I mean immediately.
Trouble with the ledgers? Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Uh-oh. Not if it involves Otto. That may not be good.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realized he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you.
Okay.
No.
The game's
not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
Dude, he
Got a
sounds
soft
so
touch, you
much
know
like
that.
Snake sometimes.
But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you.
Sharper swords would be
Let's see
welcome.
what Karen knows about
We can't
this
have the
sword.
curse breakers distracted. Yes.
Right, let's see. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna ride this out. Take the char on.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean?
Thanks, Rexy.
Perhaps.
Boba Danix, thanks, bud. Speak with Hippocrates, okay?
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I love that that's her response. You're looking well today. What do you want?
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that.
No.
Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
It seems the hideaway is lost.
Why is there a lock next to that? Oh no. Wait. No, it looks like I can do it. Oh, it means the area may not be available? Okay.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal.
Oh, we need to do
Something's
the
not
main
right with
quest
him.
there first. Okay. Thanks, Rex.
Is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Oh, hey, Gern. Check out the video in the new channel command. It's all in there, bud. Yep. Babe, you are on a new channel, buddy. Yikes! Yikes forever. That's right. Hey, random string.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders.
Wait, what?
And it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square.
Wait.
Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are!
Whoops.
What a surprise!
Hold on,
So
really? Let me
get
try.
this straight.
Hold on. Somebody just said I can stabilize my frame rate a bit more if I set it to 1080 on this. I think it's at 1440 on this. Hold on, let me verify real quick. I'm just doing that just in case something happens. Let me see. I'm currently on. No, I'm on 1080. Yeah, I'm actually on 1080. So I don't think that's it, unfortunately. It's running okay. I mean, it's not 60 all the time, but
You forget to pay our lenders what they're due.
Lurch.
And instead
Thanks,
of
bud.
coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are.
A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
I love it.
How may I help you today, Clive? All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
Oh man, everything's locked. Let's go. You do this one. Five, 6, 8. Thanks for the prime sub. Uh-oh. Let's go over there.
Fiends try to climb the walls here, too.
Take a look at the stones on the way. You mean in my inventory? One of the 3 billion gemstones acquired and set aside for set on a rainy day. I don't know, deems to it. Okay, no, I don't think that. What are you talking about? Oh. Oh. Death Blossom. Mudvayne vibes. And that is so slow.
Let's try.
Ooh. Okay. Wait, can I hold it until the next fight?
We're not alone.
Hey, Dubstep. Okay. Oh, rude. Yeah, it seems like it'll work. I think that'll work.
This one's awake.
What is a time trial? Oh.
Let's see what's inside.
So, babe, thanks for the 99, buddy. Okay.
Too slow.
So do I have any health?
Nice try.
Cool. Stage 1 complete. Oh. Okay. Bonus total for stage. Oh. Okay. What's double shift? We'll do that later. 4 stages, no potions? Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay.
Must.
Have I unlocked the Chocobo? I have. Hey, Sword says, this game is ass. Worst Final Fantasy I've ever seen. Terrible.
Well, it's certainly quiet.
Yeah, welcome to your opinion, bud.
If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
Boom, 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 boom. There we go.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Finished.
Stop.
Where are the summons? Oh, the summons are generally like big boss fights. Yeah. Where their dominance in this world.
No. Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
All right, return and speak to Charon. Doing main quest on Cozy? That was a main quest. Believe it or not.
I noticed you and Torgal
Thank
had
you,
gone
Eli.
off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So,
Bastion,
Molly's leftovers
no
weren't
plans
good
soon.
enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Seems the hideaway is lost.
Did I go back and try that dragon? Oh, no, I haven't even tried that yet.
There's a storm coming soon.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone, and while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Teach him Terraflare? Yes. Oh God, yes.
He's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Man, great side quest. How cool. Yeah, Space Explorer, there's a lot of discussion in the Final Fantasy community. This, because like we've been saying in the past, this game, if you put Final Fantasy on one side and Witcher 3 on the other, this game is closer to Witcher 3 than it is traditional Final Fantasy. And the more I play it, the more I feel that that's accurate. So it's not necessarily a it's a new flavor. It's a new and different flavor. So, like, as somebody who likes ARPGs, I don't mind it. But there's people that have grown up with certain expectations, and the franchise has kind of grown away from those. And it's understandable if you prefer those. So, you know, just understand it may not be your flavor, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily a bad flavor. Yeah. Space Explorer says, I get it, but this is not Final Fantasy. Well, here's the problem, Space Explorer. Let's take a look at it together. That is Final Fantasy. See, the problem is that it's not the Final Fantasy you want it to be, but unfortunately, you don't make that decision. The developers do. And that is where Final Fantasy is right now. It may not be where you want it to be, but it is. So that's just the reality you need to accept, essentially. Because this is what Final Fantasy is these days. It's not the Final Fantasy of old, but it is where it is right now. Yeah. And I see a lot of people are saying Jesse Cox did a video on this stuff. Jesse Cox did a video basically saying, if you feel that way, you're wrong, and here's a bunch of reasons why. And I don't necessarily think that's the best way to approach it. I think the best way to approach it is understanding that this is not very similar to the older Final Fantasies, that it has clearly gone a new direction, and that's going to make some people angry, and their angry is justified if they prefer the old way. So, you know, I will say that Jesse's video makes good points, like Final Fantasy has constantly been changing over time, but I will say that there's no question that this is not like the old Final Fantasies. And just by stating that fact, you can surmise that some people will like one and some people will like the other. And that's okay. That's okay. And if you're one of the people that likes the older ones better, that's cool, but you have to understand, this is the evolution. This is where it's going. And if you don't want it, don't buy it. It's that easy. But it's like, to say it's not Final Fantasy has always been changing and always been moving forward. It's 100% Final Fantasy. It's not the old style Final Fantasy, but it's absolutely Final Fantasy. I mean, hell, the next one may be the next one might just be an action game. We may not even get an inventory. Like, who knows? It'll still be Final Fantasy. You know, like that's just where we are.